I'm gonna just go over this briefly with you. Tommy did a fantastic job here, so he kind of answered a lot of the questions, but it is a new way of policing, okay? They've restructured our map, and we have now 4 different sectors. You will, I imagine, with the exception of the 109 precinct, would fall within the 107D area, okay? And as Tommy had said, you have your specific sector officers who work there every night, who get to know everything that's going on within that sector. And then in conjunction with that, you have what would be like a team leader, which are your NCOs, okay? And they're gonna be giving out information to everybody within that one sector to try to resolve problems. And that's what's at the core here, is that they're working together as a team, okay? Mainly being led by your NCOs. So they are their leaders to the officers out in the field, and they also do field work as well, okay? As time goes on, we'll get to know them very well, okay? They're gonna be coming to meetings, they're gonna be coming to things like this, and they wanna get feedback from you, okay? If you have issues, let them know, and they're gonna be coming out to address it. On a quarterly basis, the NCOs are gonna have what's called the build-a-block meeting, okay? That build-a-block meeting is where it's gonna be sector-specific, like Sector David that you all live in. You'll have a chance to come down, they're gonna have a preset meeting, where you have a chance to come down and interact with your NCOs and try to come up with resolutions to the problems that you may have. From the small ones, from a car being parked on the street, to the big ones of a school dismissal, or robberies, or drugs, or whatever may be happening in your area. But that's the time to be vocal about it. However, you have their names and numbers. If you have issues or concerns that you feel are ongoing, other than a 911 situation, which would be something more immediate. But if it's something like maybe kids are smoking marijuana in the park and you want to be addressed, that's a good opportunity for you to reach out to them either by email or call them, and they're gonna put that on their list of things to address, okay? And that's gonna be a collective thing. It's not only on the NCOs, it's collective with the team that they have, which are your sector officers in the field. So at those meetings, you'll be able to interact with them there, and then also, if you have other concerns, you can email them or call them on a daily basis, whatever you think would need attention.
How will we involved with the second?
Okay, these sector meetings, we're going to be putting it on our Facebook page, which we should have up and running very shortly. We also do Twitter, which, if you do Twitter, does anybody do Twitter here? It's a really good tool. I just happened to sign up yesterday on my own account to watch and see what's going on in the city on other precincts. And you actually do get a lot of information, okay? And a lot of that information might be about your meetings, or it might be about something that's happening, maybe car break-ins are happening in your neighborhood that you would not be aware of because it never happened to you. But now it gives a chance for the community to come together and say to your neighbor, hey, watch your car. I just saw on Twitter, they put something out that there's been a rash of car break-ins, okay?
Thank you.
The idea of this is for the police and the community to work together, okay? Your cooperation with us will help. That phone call is designed for you to call your NCO and say, hey, listen, we got some strange stuff going on in the block. I'm not quite sure. And then there's one. Or, this car's been parked here and it looks suspicious. There's one. Or you can call 911, that's fine. But if it's something that you're not comfortable with, whatever, call your NCO, talk to them about it. That's what it's designed for. It's designed to keep the police department and the community connected, okay? Does anybody have any questions so far?
I do.
Sure.
Tell Jeff.
I live in the Fresno East Development, and it says that it's 188th Street is part of the 107D, but we have a little car like 186 Lane, is that gonna be a separate sector? Or shouldn't we be all one sector?
Should be
Well,
one.
it's either going, where would it be on this map?
Probably up there here.
So that's gonna be Sector Ave.
This is
Anything west of 188th Street, so you're dividing 188th Street in half. On the
Yeah,
west
I know,
side of
I
188th Street is
understand
Sector
that,
Ave.
but that seems like since we're all one big development, that we should not be.
Okay, let me just say one thing. The NCOs, although they're the team leader of their own area, are working together with situations that may be happening in one sector and another. So if you're in an overlapping situation, that's okay, because they're gonna be in constant communication. So if there's an issue that may come across 188th Street, Sector Adam will know, because Sector Boyd's gonna say, hey, listen, we have this issue here, you probably should be aware of it. Okay, so actually, you're lucky, you get 4 officers, not 2, okay? Any other questions? Yes?
You talk a lot about Twitter and Facebook. I don't live in this precinct, I live in 109, and the officers, the NCOs, have given us their email address for those who do not engage in all that other stuff.
Yes.
It's right
Do you,
here.
do you provide that also?
It's on the
Oh, it is,
list, I
yeah,
believe.
yeah, okay, thank you.
We're also, we would like your email addresses. Okay, if, I didn't bring my sheet, I usually have a sign-in sheet, we ran out of the precinct, and we'd assign you in, then we put you in our database, and then we're gonna send you emails for our meetings, okay? But the internet, nypd.gov or nyc.gov/nypd, or the Facebook, 107 Facebook page or Twitter, will give you a lot of information when it comes to these meetings. This is still in its infancy. As time goes on, there's gonna be a lot of information coming out as we go. We just started 2 weeks ago. But we're doing a fantastic job so far. Everything has transitioned nicely. Okay, it's a major restructuring of the department. We're part of it, thank God. It's really, it works, there's no doubt. If you look at other precincts, it works. And the communities love it. So as time goes on, you're gonna see the communication will be there.
And we as the community are the only ones that can make this better.
Yeah, we
To
all
work
work
with
together. Now, email your NCOs tonight, tomorrow, whenever. Say, hey, I was at your meeting, I'd like to be put on your email list. And then we could put out an email to you and let you know what's going on. Okay, any questions further?
Now, I'd like to say to you too, so that it doesn't sound so strange that everybody is talking about being from different places. This is sort of an umbrella group of various different civic organizations.
Yes.
So like, we are like one of an organization, he's one of another
That's good.
organization,
Okay.
so it doesn't sound so strange to you that we're all talking about living in different places, so.
Is it
No,
only the 109 and the 107 though here?
Yes.
Yeah.
We have only
Yeah.
2 precincts.
We're gonna be, in time, we're gonna be visiting with all civic groups, all community boards. We have a calendar full of meetings with people. So, you're gonna know us, we're gonna know you. And it's in its infancy, so as time goes on, there'll be good cooperation between all of us, all right? We have a lot of meetings to go to, and this is gonna be spoken about many times over. So, and that's the idea of it, to get the message out. Any other questions?
Great job.
It's gonna be a wonderful thing, trust me. We're working really hard, we have great officers, they're kind, they work hard, they're task oriented. These are the people you want working for you, all right? We specifically chose them. So don't feel bad calling them or whatever, this is their job, this is what they do. 2 a.m. call for, something that can be handled on Friday morning is more appropriate. But if it's immediate, you have 911. If it's less immediate, maybe something that is a prolonged situation that you want to take care of. My best example of that is the abandoned car that's in front of your house for a month. That's a great example of what NCOs do. They will take care of that for you. Okay, if you have chronic noise complaints, things like that, where you may not call 911, but you may call 311. Before you call 311, give them an email or a call. Maybe they can just resolve it right then. Okay? Any other questions, if it pops into your head, email me, I get right back. Okay? Within that 24 hours, you get an email back from me. That's my own personal, commitment to you, to me, all right? I make sure that I get back to people, so you can email me.
So they can go to the annual co-op meeting?
Guys, basically, that's, we just, like I said, we just wanted to address the committee here. We didn't want to take too much of your time. I know you have a lot of business in hand, and we appreciate the time you gave us.
We
But
appreciate you
that's,
coming down.
Mary, I know a long time, but, like I said, Sergeant Burr, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, he loves when you call him. You know what I mean? You know, the guy is, he's devoted, and he's gonna come through. And,
call him.
you know, because when you call them, all they're gonna do is call him 3 o'clock in the
Yeah.
morning, that's all. Guys, I
We
wanna say
look
good
forward
night.
to working with you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Take care. And everybody has a sheet with the map and the names and numbers?
Yes, yes.
Send it to your family and friends?
You have more of these?
Sure. We're gonna leave these for you to send out.
Thank you.
One with the names.
Yeah, I think we had a bunch here.
Take care, everyone, all right?
Until next time.
Take care, everybody, thank you.
Can you pass one?
Take care.
No, the other one.
Yo, you wanna take, can we take a quick picture?
Okay, now we go back to the
Tom.
agenda. Welcome, everybody.
Everybody sign in.
camera.
Everybody sign in.